Welcome. Today I'm going to be making for you some ackee and saltfish, and here I have my ackee. Now this is fresh ackee. They also have the one in the tin that you can use, and that one you don't have to boil it, but this one you have to. The one in the tin, you just drain that liquid out, wash it out with some tap water, and then you use it. But today I'm going to be using the fresh ackee, so I'll show you how I prepare this. Also, I have some saltfish, which I'll show you how to prepare also. It's already been flaked. Some green bell pepper diced, onion diced, a small piece of hot pepper, habanero pepper, this is optional, some scallions chopped, tomatoes chopped, and some garlic minced. So I will leave the complete list of ingredients down below in the description box for you all. So now let's move on to preparing our ackee, and I'll show you how I prepared the saltfish. And if you're using ackee in the tin, this is what it looks like. This is just one brand of it. You can buy whichever one you prefer. And here I have two of the fruits, and you want to get your ackee when it's open, not when it's closed. That's when you know your ackee is ready to be picked. So once you get your ackee, you have to go ahead and open it like this. So you're opening the pods and you're taking the flesh out. Okay, now you're gonna take one of the fruit, and you see this seed, you're gonna twist it off, and you want to pull whatever is attached to it. You want to pull it out, and you want to check inside the fruit and make sure there's no red strands or red pieces of anything in there. And you're going to do the same for the others. Just twist off the seed. And this is the red piece of residue you want to take out from inside of your fruit. Make sure the inside of the fruit is clean. That's all you keep doing, twisting off to get that piece out, making sure the inside is clean, and then your ackee would be ready to be used. To prepare the saltfish for the ackee and saltfish, all I'm going to do is wash off the salt from the pieces of fish, and then I'll put it into a pot of boiling water. So I'm just going to let this boil until it's tender. So the saltfish has been simmering for over 15 minutes now, and what I'm going to do is take it over to the sink and throw away this water. So after you've thrown away the water, you want to add some tap water to this, and you're going to add it at room temperature, not hot. Just give it a little mix. Now I'm just going to drain or throw away this water. Now you can taste the piece at this time, and if it's too salty, then give it another wash with some tap water. But this is ready for me, so I'm going to go back to my stove now. So all I'm going to do now is take my spoon and flake up my cod into small pieces. Put your flaked cod into a bowl and set aside. Next, you're going to put up a pot with some water to boil if you're using the fresh ackee. So I'm going to add my ackee to my pot, and I'm going to let this come up to a boil. Now when you're boiling your ackee, it's going to go from a light yellow to a brighter yellow. So my ackees have been boiling for about 10 minutes now, and they're not where I want it to be. And you need, when you put a knife or fork through it, it must be really tender. If it's still hard, then it needs more boiling. So it must feel silky and smooth when you put your knife or fork through it. So I'm gonna let this continue to boil a little more, and I'll check it again and see if it's ready. So I just checked the ackees, and they're fork tender. They're really silky, soft. So I'm going to take this over to the sink and strain out all of the liquid and bring this back. So my ackees are finished. I'm going to put up another pot to heat up on medium heat. I'm going to add some oil and let that heat up. When your oil is hot, add in your onions. You want to let the onions saute. I'm going to add in my scallions also at this time. So my onions have started to turn translucent, and I'm going to add in my garlic now. And my hot pepper. And if you don't want to use hot pepper, you can use pimento pepper, or you don't have to use any peppers at all if you don't like peppers. Once your garlic starts to turn a light golden brown color, add in your tomatoes. And I know tomatoes is not traditional to this dish, but I love tomatoes, so I decided I wanted to try it with tomatoes. I'm going to add in my bell pepper. Let this saute for about a minute. Now to this I'm going to add in the saltfish. I'm just going to add a little bit of liquid in here. This is water, because I want to create a sauce. And if you prefer this dry, then you don't have to add that water in here, but I really like this with a sauce. And the reason why we didn't put any salt when we were sauteing our vegetables is because our saltfish will help season those vegetables now that we put it in. So just let this cook for like 2 minutes. After that, we'll go ahead and add in our ackee. Now I'm going to add in my ackee. And you're going to mix it in. So I forgot to mention that you need to put a little bit of black pepper, just a dust, and some fish seasoning. I will leave the adjusted ingredients down below in the description box. And give it a mix. And that fish seasoning is really going to help enhance the flavor of the saltfish. Just saute for about a minute or two, and then this will be ready to be served. So here you have it, my ackee and saltfish recipe. I hope you guys enjoyed today's dish. Make it and let me know down below if you like it. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. If you're new to my channel, I hope you subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all another day with another one of my recipes. Enjoy!